After a successful installation, you should reboot the server manually. For a first access, you must use a laptop connected directly to the interface ETH0. The laptop gets an IP from IP-Brick through its DHCP service that is enabled by default in IP-Brick. In version 6, there's an alternative way, very useful in virtual environments, to configure IP-Brick directly via the server's console. You just need a monitor and keyboard connected to IP-Brick. So it is no longer required to have a PC connected to IP-Brick. The configuration can be done in the server itself, isolated from the network. In this lesson we will discuss the first procedures after installation. Access the web interface with the default credentials: login administrator, password 123456. At the IP-Brick index page, alter the domain to suit your scenario. Another important step is changing the IP address of the private interface by clicking on ETH0. The next obvious step is to alter the IP of the public interface by clicking on the ETH1. Click on the Modify button. Click on the Modify button. Click on the Back button, and it is now time to configure the gateway. Click on the Modify button. Modify the system users at Advanced Configurations, System Users. The procedure is the same for all. Just click on the name of the system user, in this case, root. Type, and retype the password. Click on the Modify button. Click on Back button. We will now repeat the procedure for the user operator. The changes are displayed. And now is time to return to the system users page by clicking on the Back button. It's now time to alter the server's time zone at Advanced Configurations, System, Date and Time. Click on the Modify button. At Time Zone, select the correct option. Click on the Modify button. Let's now change the web interface, administrative credentials at Advanced Configurations, IP-Brick, Web Access. Click on the Modify button. Of the access definitions. And on the new page, alter the credentials as you see fit. We will now address a very important feature in IP-Brick, the disaster recovery functionality, which is located at Advanced Configurations, Disaster Recovery. This feature enables the option to save your IP-Brick settings for later use, in case of system failure. Choose Download. These settings are sent to an email address, but you may download them. Click on the Definitions button. They are sent to this address every time there is a change to the system. If there is any malfunction, you may later upload these settings in the form of a file. Choose Upload to load the old settings. Select the file you wish, in this case the most recent one. An extremely important step is to apply configurations. Every time you alter one or more settings, it is crucial that you perform this task. Click on the Apply button. The machine will reboot. Please wait a moment. Let's access the machine with the new IP that was previously set. The configured IP was 192.168.1.1. Add the exception, and then confirm the exception to implement the new settings. Log in with the new credentials. You may now access the menus you changed previously so as to verify the new settings.